Pittsburgh with the ball trying to win the game with the field goal, or the Raiders trying to run out the clock and win the game. I didn't think it would be a blowout where you and I were the last two in the building looking down through the glass at each other, and we're trying to explain a blowout. This team shouldn't be getting blown out. They got to finish games, let alone win games, and they're getting blown out in the second half. That's got to change coming up at the Rams.
And heck, JT, Justin Fields, there were two drives where he was just overthrowing his teammates that were wide open on the field. And I was like, man, he had Max Crosby chasing him, but he had him like 3-4 steps behind. I was like, that wasn't an excuse to overthrow George Pickens and what would have been an easy first down, and they ended up going for a field goal. I'm like, well, at least you know that Justin Fields isn't going to beat you with his arm, and that he ended up beating the team with his leg. So you got those two issues right there, and yeah, this was a situation where the Raiders could have eked it out, but they weren't capable of it with the offensive miscues. It was the exact same situation, JT. They scored a touchdown in their first drive in Denver. Same thing against Pittsburgh. They weren't able to get in the end zone until the fourth quarter, and when they were already down by 3 possessions by 20-plus points. You just can't put yourself in that situation as a team. And the offense, they gotta find a way to get points consistently. They just can't be stagnant as they have been in the middle quarter, second and third quarters these last 2 games.
Yeah, I agree with you. Harry, safe travels. I know you got a lot of travels in front of you with both responsibilities. Appreciate your time today.
Hey, you're the man, JT. Take care, brother.
All right, Harry Ruiz, the Latino voice of the Raiders and USC. USC lost to Penn State at home with a big lead, and that was a tough loss. I think USC's season, very similar to the Raiders, doesn't look very promising going forward after the losses sustained by those teams coming up. But Harry's a professional, and he'll go to work, and he'll call a great game. Like we're going to try to do great radio here as long as we can. Ben in Denver. Thanks for waiting, Ben. Go ahead. Thanks for checking in.
Hey, thanks for taking my call, JT. I love the show.
Thanks.
Hey, so here's kind of I might be a little bit of a different caller here because, I mean, I listen to your show and you got all these people that call in and they they're saying the proper thing is, well, but here's what's coming up, JT. We got holidays coming up. We got Thanksgiving coming up. We got, Christmas coming up. I got a couple kids that I want to buy presents for. And what keeps me going through all this is, I look forward to every Sunday. I look forward to watching the Raiders.